Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we have Mardu Knights. This is what's his name? Kenyuki's version of the Mardu Knights. He played it in the Mythic Championship last weekend, I believe. So here we have the Fervent Champion, Knight of the Ebon Legion. Pretty much it's your typical Mardu Knights. Except that we've changed things a bit. We've gone a little bit more bigger with Rotting Regisaur and Ember Cleave. We've also got Acclaimed Contender to fuel our deck with more knights if we need them. We have Rimrock. Having that Boulder Rush for the +2 until end of turn will be really useful if you're just trying to make ends meet with damage. You have Black Lance Paragon for those surprise, if you have to deal with something that your opponent has on the board, something big, it's just flash cast Black Lance Paragon, put down that Death Touch and Lifelink if you need the health. Very, very valuable card with Death Touch and Lifelink. It's a nice card to have to remove big cards on the board. And there's Inspiring Veteran for those +1/+1s, for those Anthem effects on your knights, which we have a lot of, and then Knight of the Ebon Legion, which in this deck isn't going to be the MVP. Mostly the MVP creature card will be your Fervent Champion alongside the Ember Cleave. We want to combo those together, especially since Fervent Champion already has First Strike and Haste, and then adding the Ember Cleave gives it Double Strike and Trample. So combining those two, and if you can combine it with Black Lance Paragon, oh my god, the Death Touch plus Lifelink and all that is just amazing. It's such a huge combo, but it's not very consistent and it does require a lot of planning. It's a very technical deck. You can also play it into best of 3, but for this video we're playing it into best of 1. So we have Chance for Glory, Angrat's Rampage. Chance of Glory, really amazing card to have in those close matches where you're not really meeting it, but you just need that extra turn. Chance of Glory will give you that extra turn if you just finish off your opponent real early. Legion's End for, well, if you're up against Bant or Golos, Field of the Dead, those pesky zombies. Noxious Grasp is there for, to remove Oko for 1. Or, I don't know, maybe Teferi, because Teferi is annoying. He can bounce your creatures back and just waste the Ember Cleave that you've put down on your knights. Angrat's Rampage is also there. I think, well, mostly Angrat's Rampage, you want to use it for the artifacts, but it's a very flexible card. You can use it to destroy a Planeswalker or a huge creature if your opponent has only one, but mostly for the artifacts and the Planeswalker. But anyway, there's very little that I can show you, teach you, or guide you through with this Mardu Knights deck, and just by explaining it, so you guys might want to go into gameplay to check it out. Okay, so we put this down. Our opponent's dead. Mill. Okay. Mill dead. Not a problem. He probably doesn't have any board wipes. So we can just go wide. Go wide as we want. Maybe as a counter spell, sure. Still get the stamp. We're good actually, just like this. I think we're good just like this. Yep. We are Goodaroonie. Make sure that we have a black in play. Let's put that down. Steel Lance, you want to counter that? No? Okay. I think we'll do more damage if we... Already GG, boy. Four, five, six. So you're going to destroy it, round in the wall. So we have more than enough to put down a claim contender. I think he's just trying to look for... You have the gargoyle thing. We'll attack first. He does. Lockmere Serpent. Ooh, okay. We'll let that get down on the board. And we're gonna wait for him to declare it as a blocker. We're gonna put down Black Lance Paragon. We're gonna make the most out of this. Right. And a claim contender because we are free of our Embercleave. Looks good. He's gonna want to, now he sees it, now he wants to counter it. He's gonna wait. He's gonna keep his mana somewhere there. Ah, okay. Or, but he's also out of, does he have another land? Merfolk Secret Keeper, okay. Right, well, he's all out. And we get to double attack. It'll be 4. So we attack. Attack. Yep. Merfolk Secret Keeper. Okay. And another Merfolk Secret Keeper. That's not gonna work. I have Trample and Double Strike. So when that dies, he's probably, yeah, he's just super, he just doesn't know what he's doing. He's not familiar with he's inexperienced. So that's just gonna go through. That's gonna go straight through. And yeah, sure, he has that, but I also have, he has to remember, I also have 2 of these. Good game. Yeah, he didn't even bother to block it. Okay. 2 tournament ground.
One bite, and all your cares are gone. So hostile to the truth. I see how it is.
No blocks. Still no blocks. That does mean Anissa for him. Oh, cool. I don't think he wants to block. Yeah, he's not. We can put down the Embassy, put it on the Fervent Champion. So that it gets first strike. Or we can put it in the Inspiring Veteran that has more damage so that it can do double. Another 4. Then we can always move it on over to the Fervent Champion. The champion has more damage. Destroys the Inspiring Veteran. He's gonna destroy the Inspiring Veteran.
Leave me be and you'll escape with your life.
7.
Maybe.
This number plus 1.
We are the apex predators.
Well, we can have the Acclaimed Contender have 1. Still bad. He didn't tap it though, but we can put this. Move it for free. I still need a black for this. Steel Lance. It's gonna give +2. Pretty much the same as Rimrock. Also gives it +2. That's gonna be 5. And we can just go face. Even if he blocks, we have first strike. So he didn't let us do the killing blow, but he knew it was coming.